What's up, YouTube? Back with another episode, and in today's video we are training for an ultra marathon. We are cutting weight, so I'm going to take you through a day in the life of what that looks like for me. Let's go to the gym. Alright, good morning. We have an upper body lift today because even though we're running, I still want to lift weights. Like, I just like lifting weights. What I've got here is my little pre-workout concoction. This last little sip. I've got BPN Flight Blue Raz pre-workout, full scoop of that, full scoop of Ghost Pump Natty flavor, and then like 6-7 milligrams, I think it's milligrams, maybe it's grams, 6 to 7 grams of creatine, monohydrate creatine, whatever, your basic one. And so I sucked this down, and I'm actually kind of pumped because this is the first morning that I could actually sit outside and be pretty comfortable filming this. I'm gonna be in the 70s, so I'm freaking pumped, and hopefully I'm gonna be pumped after this workout. We'll see how this goes. I'm gonna attempt to film at least one of each set today. See how the audio turns out. We'll see. I also hate filming in public gyms because people are trying to work out. There's so much going on, especially right now. Like, early in the morning, gym's pretty packed. People are trying to get it in before work. Last thing I want to do is like make them have to think about which path they're taking to the weight, or like walk around the camera, or like, I don't even know, just distract them from their own workout, because when someone films, it is a little distracting. So we'll see about what we filmed today. But first things first, starting off with some weighted pull-ups. I used to love weighted pull-ups, stopped for like a year or two, and last little bit I've been slowly building my back. I love them. I start every workout that I'm doing back, I start with weighted pull-ups. I need to get a weight belt because right now I can only hold like the 35 in between my legs before it's too heavy just to squeeze. I work out so much, like between running, like you're just out there for hours. So when I lift, I really want to be efficient, really focusing on just compound movements. I'll do a couple, especially on my upper body day like today, a vertical, a horizontal pull for back, flat bench, and either incline or negative, shoulder press, an auxiliary shoulder movement, one of each arm. And then each week, just focusing on either maintaining the weight I did the week before, if I'm deep in prep. Beginning, like right now, I'm really still looking to make some strength gains. So tracking my heaviest lifts, the amount of reps I do, the amount of sets I do, trying to increase one way or the other. It's so easy to lose strength when running this much. Like, if you don't focus on lifting heavy, you're going to lose it fast. So something that's a little bit new for me is I'm taking more rest time, more like 2 minutes. Normally it's like 45 to 60 seconds for me. Like, I'm just moving, getting a sweat. But these sessions, I'm still only working out 45 minutes to an hour. So I'm doing less volume per se, but I'm lifting heavier weight. It might just be me, and it might just be because it's wintertime, but I feel like sleeveless shirts are out, like drawstring, tank tops. Like, yes, it's wintertime, so everyone's pale, and that's why you're not doing it, but I don't know, I feel like t-shirts are in, definitely the baggy ones. Like, you see a lot of people wear that, but honestly, just t-shirts. I feel like I don't see that many people with the cutoffs, the tank tops, the drawstrings anymore, as much as you used to. Like, more people are just out here in t-shirts and sweatshirts nowadays. It's also the winter though, so I got to keep that in mind. Fast set, best set. 2 minute rest time or a minute 45. Oh, I think somebody ripped ass. It's disgusting. Anything between 60 seconds and 2 minutes, so 1 to 2 minutes, and then we go. I'd rather get a workout in than film myself. The last one, I feel like people are looking at me. Someone's waiting on the machine. Yeah, I feel bad, but I'm trying to work out. Like 50 minutes in and out, and I'm still learning how to do this YouTube thing. Like, if you haven't tell, I'm not a professional yet, and I've been looking things up online, kind of studying some things. Let me know. I switched up how I'm filming because I'm just filming on an iPhone, right? So like very good camera, but also not like super professional. I switched up some settings with the video, so let me know. I guess I'll see myself. Let me know what it looks like. I'm also thinking about investing in a camera like the Digi, I think it's Digi or DJ, something Osmo. It's like a little pocket camera. It seems freaking sick. It seems like exactly what I like. Because I don't know if you ever filmed in public, like it's pretty weird. And like that last little bit of that workout, someone was waiting on me and I was filming myself. Now granted, like I'm still timing my workout. Like I was only resting 60 seconds in between sets, but someone was watching me and I was like, gosh, I feel bad that like in between sets I'm talking to myself. Even if I wasn't talking to myself, like it still would take just as long. So I don't know. I'm learning this new camera thing. Let me know what you think of how it looks. If you know anything about that Osmo camera, let me know. One thing that I want to note about the workouts that I'm doing, especially with all the running and now especially since I'm trying to lose weight, the main focus is maintaining strength, or hopefully gaining strength, but at least maintaining it. That's why I'm taking longer sets and I'm really focusing on lifting heavy weight with the best form possible. Because when you're cutting weight, you're gonna get weaker. When you're running, you're more fatigued, you might be burning more calories, you're gonna get weaker. So it's so important to focus on lifting heavy weight, so that way when you're shredding down, when you're losing some weight, when you're putting miles up, you're not having to substitute for strength. It's a very difficult game to play, it's a very fun game to play. And the other thing to note with like the shredding and losing weight and losing strength, like if you're losing 10 pounds, for most people, you're not going to get any weaker. You're losing 10 pounds of fat. You might lose a little bit of muscle. For the most part, you're not going to get weaker. Like you are not going to starve yourself unless you're preparing for like a bodybuilding show. But if you're just getting beach fit, like if anything, you're probably going to get stronger because you're more focused on your diet and you're eating cleaner and you're more focused on your workouts. So like if you're just losing a few pounds so you can have a six-pack on the beach, like you're fine with strength. But if we're mixing and running, things get a little complicated. So we gotta balance that out. All right, I've stood in this parking lot long enough. Let's go. Now my secret hack that I've been doing since, I don't know, high school? Yeah, definitely high school. That I've done every single time that I felt like I need to lose some weight. I do this. Intermittent fasting, but with my own spin on it. Instead of waiting completely till noon until I have my first meal, what I will do different is I will have 2 scoops of protein powder basically for multiple reasons. One, because I work out in the morning and I want to get protein in after I lift. I know like scientifically it's not super important, but I just have always liked having protein after I lifted. And 2, because it helps me get my protein in throughout the day, and I feel like if I try to squeeze it all in between that 12 and 8 p.m. window of eating, like I feel like I need to eat too much and it's just hard for me to regulate if I'm getting enough protein, and then I'll get like too hungry by lunchtime if I had 0. So I will have a scoop of protein first thing in the morning, then a scoop of protein after my lift. But since I just lifted this morning, I'm gonna have 2 scoops of protein. Today we have Ghost Chips Ahoy. I'm gonna be honest, this is probably my least favorite one, but since I'm just gonna down it, this is typically what I've been using. It's not really fasting technically, but it's some sort of variation where I'm limiting my calories earlier in the day, and that way later in the day, I can eat bigger meals, but still be in that deficit to lose some weight. And I don't do this all the time. Like some people, it's lifestyle, they intermittent fast year round. But me, my favorite meal of the day is breakfast. Like I love breakfast. Eggs. I normally will do like oatmeal and stuff, but I love like pancakes, waffles, like every single breakfast food I absolutely love. And I don't want to not eat breakfast year round because I look forward to it. I really enjoy breakfast, but a few weeks out of the year just to slim down, lose some pounds, I will sacrifice breakfast for a few weeks. So after my workouts, 2 scoops of protein powder, no more food until noon. My variation of intermittent fasting, that is my hack. That is my diet hack. Wrapping the day up. It is freaking beautiful out. And this next thing I do is getting easier and easier now that weather's getting a little bit warmer and we're getting through the cold, and being outside is just that much easier. But we're running 5 days a week right now. And on those 2 days that we're not running, we're lifting. Before I was cutting weight, that was it. Just 2 days lifting, focused on just strength training. Yes. Now that we're trying to lose a little bit weight, we're doing cardio every single day. But I don't want to wear myself down by doing intense cardio every single day, right? I can't be running 20 miles 7 days a week. Like that would just kill me. So on the days we lift, we do low intensity cardio. So 25 minutes on the incline, 25 minutes on the stair stepper, walking 2 or 3 miles like I am right now. It's great for getting your steps in, burning those calories, but it's also great just end of the day, breaking it up, getting outside. I mean, this is just, look at this little squirrel. Where'd he go? Look at him. Look at that little guy. And I like breaking it up, just end of the day doing my cardio as like a cap off everything. Once I'm done with this, like I can just relax and I don't have to worry about anything. The other reason why I break my cardio up into 2 forms is when you're bored, that's when hunger starts to kick in. When you're bored, you just start to snack like regularly. But when you're dieting, you start to realize, hey, I'm a little bit hungry right now. And it gets harder and harder to push that hunger off, especially when you're bored. So by breaking up cardio and lifting, doing one in the morning, one in the evening, you kind of keep yourself a little bit busier. Normally for most people, between lunch and dinner, there's kind of a little bit of a lull, and it's easy to snack on some things, and it's also easy to get so busy that you don't eat anything all the way through dinner. And so having this little cardio session in between, right when that hunger really starts to hit, go for a walk. Exercising will take your mind off it and kind of push that hunger off, so then you can skip out on that extra 200 calorie snack that you would have had otherwise. But guys, that is the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Running far, eating less, getting it done day after day, and trying to enjoy the ride while I'm doing it. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, keep working, keep pursuing greatness. See you in the next one.